Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Controller Dreams podcast. I am your host, Phenom R3. Alongside me, as always, Jay Stratosphere Gaming. How's it going, bud?
Pretty good. How's it going with you?
This is episode 3.
Episode 3.
We're picking up a little bit of speed
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, we're picking up a little bit of
We
speed.
are.
Um, I think they're gonna start flowing in a little bit more. I feel like we got off to a relatively slow start for a podcast, but I don't know. I like the direction we're going, so I'm excited.
Yeah,
Still
I
excited.
am too. I'm going to be honest though. I was a little unprepared. My goal was, while we set up and went and got started, I was going to get my drink. I was going to kiss my wife, tell her I was going, and I only got one of those things. So I'm going to mix up my drink right now. So
I swear, once it's like 5 minutes, it's like all right.
Oh yeah.
I got like zero time.
I know. I felt like you called me at like 7:45, and I felt like that first 10 minutes we talked a lot. Like we got a lot accomplished, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god! I literally was like putting ice in my cup, and I'm like, I have less than a minute. I have to go.
All right. Yeah, it's definitely a struggle sometimes. But no, I'm excited. I don't know. I feel like we're doing good. I feel like, what do you want to talk about today? A little bit of Mortal Kombat.
I want to talk about the
I
Mortal
wanna talk
Kombat
about,
movie. I want to talk about movies.
in general.
Talk about some
I
movies.
feel like I didn't make a list of movies, but I will say like I have a couple pretty good ones that I feel like everybody's seen on the top off the top of my head.
Really?
So,
All right. Well, where do you
yeah,
want to
I
start? You
feel
want to
like
talk about those movies first, or you want to talk about Mortal Kombat first?
let's dive into well, we can dive into Mortal Kombat. That's fine. First of all, I feel like it's long overdue.
I feel like it's long overdue because
Oh.
I feel, and I had this conversation with someone at work today. I feel that there's a lot of movies that were made back in the day that kind of weren't good, but with technology and CGI, they could be good. Because like, think about it. Think about like the original Mortal Kombat movie from like the '90s. The movie was terrible, right? Terrible story.
Yeah.
We didn't have the CGI technology to make it good either way. You know what I mean? So like it was terrible. It didn't look good, but also the movie was bad. Whereas nowadays we have the CGI where even if the story of this movie is just dog trash, the fight scenes are gonna look so good that it could be a terrible movie, but I'll still sit and watch it. Just like
Well, I mean,
that scene in the trailer where Sub-Zero stabs him and then freezes his blood midair and stabs him again. It can be a garbage movie, and I'm still gonna want to see that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Like, yeah, it could be the worst actors ever, and like whatever. Like, it doesn't matter because I just want to watch an updated version of the movie.
Yeah.
You know.
See, and that's the thing is, I feel like CGI and technology have got to the point where I want to watch Mortal Kombat the game, but as a movie, and I feel like we're to the point now where we can do that. And I feel like when they made the first one, we were not.
Yeah, honestly. And it's not even like, I feel like with the old Mortal Kombat movies, it's not even a thing where you can go back in and fix the CGI.
No.
I feel like it's like they're just kind of they're not untouchable, I guess, but like with Star Wars, you know, he went in and updated everything, and like if you had like a certain version or whatever, but I just feel like with Mortal Kombat, I just feel like you can't do it. So this is like long overdue in my opinion. I feel like they could have done it 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it would have looked just as good as it. I mean, it's going to look good. I'm not saying that, but it's going to look. It could have happened like a while ago. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying like I feel like they could keep on coming out with it. Just keep on popping them out. You know, there's so many characters and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're
I
good
feel
for
like
at least a
it's
few
long.
sequels.
Oh yeah,
And
sure.
I think the thing like what you're saying is like do they want to retouch it? Like Star Wars is such like a legendary series. Like those first three really started something. Like think of the world today. Star Wars is so ingrained in our cultures. People name their kids after those movies. You know what I mean? Would anybody really care if they went and there's like they went and retouched up like the Death Star scenes and stuff, which is great. But like say they did go and retouch up the '90s Mortal Kombat, who cares? Is anyone gonna care? Like who's out there calling for this?
Right, I would just rather have a new movie as a whole.
Same.
To be honest.
And they got like culturally appropriate actors. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I'm looking at like the I mean a lot of them were like most of them were masks and stuff, but I am looking at the character list right now, and like they have like Jax. It looks like Jax, and they have I kind of know what Sub Zero looks like without a mask, but he looks like him. Kung Lao looks like him. Like it looks like they picked actors that are relatively like definitely look like him, so they're not messing up there so far. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I feel like the '90s version of Mortal Kombat, I like it, but I think I like it because it's the only movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel
Well, kind of
like
like we were talking like with fast food. Like, do I like it, or it's the only thing to fill that spot, so I like it.
yeah, shoosh. Yeah, like Dickie's barbecue or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do
Mm-hmm.
I like it because it's the only one? You know what I
And
mean?
because I'll tell you what, we for my wedding we got pulled pork and stuff, and
Oh yeah, that's
yeah, it
right.
was way better than Dickie's. It was so good, and it was like cheap. I don't remember what we spent, but it was like $120 for our whole wedding, which we only had like 28 people there. But we just got like we got
Hmm.
like 5 pounds of this meat, 5 pounds of this meat. We got like 5 pounds of three different meats, and then we got like 3 pounds of three different size, and then rolls. It was so good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dickie's is I mean, not to get off topic here, but Dickie's is like I don't know. You know, they got like buffalo chicken tacos, and I'm like, I
They
get
do?
it. Like, I get what they're doing. Yeah, they do.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, they do. They
I
do.
didn't know that.
But
I would try it.
yeah, yeah, and I don't. No, it's good. Like, it's good. I just well, and then you get the cup. You get to keep the plastic cup, so that's cool.
Yeah, but
That's a
okay, that's a
bonus, I
bonus. But how many of those do you need? I got like three of them.
guess. After every meal, I still have mine from like two
Like,
years ago when I moved here.
okay,
Like,
like I think that's a cool feature. But picture me this. Picture me this. You meet a new guy. You meet a new friend. Okay, you meet a new friend. You go to your new friend's house. You're like, hey man, I'm parched. Can I get a drink? Guy goes, yeah man. Cups up in that cupboard. You open it, and it's nothing but 100 Dickies cups just stacked on top of each other. It's not going to be cool then. Then you're going to be like, how do I get out of this house? Okay?
you know what's funny is like I feel like they did that as a marketing scheme, obviously, which is
Mm-hmm.
smart. But I've never opened my cupboard, looked at the Dickies cup, and be like, you know what? I want Dickies. Like I've never done that. One of them's for my cats. I fill the cup up with that, and dump it for my cats. I don't even use the cup half the
They
time.
should
Like,
use that for the commercial. Like, you can do anything. You can drink with it, and then, like, show, like, you can scoop your cat with it.
yeah, you
Oh
can
my
do
god.
anything. You can build a fort. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
See, it was a good marketing tool, but, like, see, kind of like the Mortal Kombat thing. Like, who cares? Like, Dickies cups.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah,
Mortal Kombat.
long
I'm gonna
overdue.
watch it though. I'm definitely gonna watch it. It
Oh,
might
for
be trash,
sure,
but I'll
for
watch it.
sure. Um,
Who's your favorite
I
Mortal Kombat character?
I'm gonna say Sub Zero, but I want to pick another one because I feel like I always say freaking Sub Zero, and it's very
It
mainstream.
is.
God, if I had to pick one,
I'm gonna Google a character. Let's just even see what I'm running with here.
yeah, because there's like a lot of them that I've missed over the years. I feel like Raiden is
I like
underrated,
Raiden.
dude. He's a freaking badass, dude.
Okay,
Honestly,
so we got Sub Zero, Raiden, Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, Scorpion, Johnny Cage, Shang Tsung, Kano. Kano's cool. Shao Kahn, Jax, Kung Lao, Melina,
Mac.
Kitana, Noob Saibot, Goro, Cassie Cage, Cabal, Baraka, Quan Chi, Shinnok, Sindel, Airmac. Airmac is cool. Cyrax, Smoke, Reptile, Scarlet, Kotal Khan. Kotal Khan's cool. Kenshi,
Hmm.
Sector, Jacket. There's too many. I'm not reading all of these. I'm still.
I
I'm.
was wondering.
I'm still going. Oh my gosh.
Um, if I had to pick one, like if I had to go into a fight with one, it'd probably be Raiden, just because he's one of the, isn't he one of the gods or
Yeah,
something? I
God
thought.
of Thunder. He's like the
So I
Thor
feel
of
like,
that universe.
yeah, Raiden's awesome, dude. He's
Yes.
cool.
I would always say
But
Sub Zero too, just because like the first time I saw Mortal Kombat as a kid, I remember that move that he could do where like he would like cover himself in ice and then jump back, and if you hit him, you'd get covered in it. That was just so cool. Like when I was a kid, that was awesome.
well, what's really disappointing to me is like, I'm not saying that they should come out with freaking 9 movies. I'm not saying that, but like through the years, we're playing these games, these Mortal Kombat games, and it's like I just feel like it's a missed opportunity to come out with a movie between all those years. Like, there's a couple movies or whatever, but like I just feel like, early 2000s and I mean, because they come out with Mortal Kombat games. Like, I would say for a fighting game, I feel like fair amount of the time they come out with them. Like you hear about it. I would think that you would slap down a couple movies while you're doing it, but
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Well,
maybe it's a turning of the tides,
maybe,
but
but like they haven't come out with like a Tekken movie. I don't think there's a Street Fighter movie. Like none of these games have
all right.
movies.
Yeah, I know that's kind of crazy to
Which
me.
leads you to the
I don't know.
question, like what game franchise should they turn into a movie? Like if you had to pick one.
That's a good question. Well, let's look at like what movies are like Resident Evil. I feel like is like pretty successful.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they came out with like a couple Halo movies, which I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
I mean, honestly, if they had to come out with a movie and they made it gory, I would say Gears of War.
that'd be
That's what I
good.
would say.
Did you watch the Doom movie? That was okay. The Rock and Keith or Carl Urban.
No, I didn't
It
watch
was all
that.
right. It was all right. Tomb Raider.
Was
Those
that?
became movies. Angelina Jolie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good. I just feel like I'm not saying every video game should have one, but I do like Drake's
They're
Uncharted.
making
Like
one.
never really played the game. Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom Holland, Spider Man, is gonna be Nathan Drake. Mm-hmm.
Really? Is he tall enough?
I don't know.
How
How
tall
tall
is
is
he?
Tom Holland? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Tom Holland
I just feel like
height.
I
He is 5'8".
feel
Nathan
is that a Drake
Drake
though?
height.
Is that a Drake? Yeah,
Nathan
thank you.
Drake is 5'11". So he's only 3 inches off.
See, yeah, come on. Let's be honest. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Actors
No.
who are 5'11".
Captain Sano said that Left for Dead
Oh, that would be a
would
good
be a good
movie.
movie. He said, or a series of it. I'd have to agree. They have a lot of zombie stuff, but I just feel like if it's based off of a game, like Silent Hill, like Silent Hill has a couple
I haven't seen him.
movies. Um, I can't say like I've seen them recently. I've seen a couple, but I can't. I remember some of the stuff, but uh, uh, Left for Dead would be cool. I don't know. I just feel like it could be executed better.
Okay, I've got
I
a
don't
couple
know.
celebrities that are 5'11" that would be better. Okay, Richard Nixon was 5'11".
Thank
He
you.
could play Nathan Drake. The
Yeah,
president.
I
Okay,
guess.
for real, Pedro
Yeah.
Pascal, the Mandalorian, he's 5'11".
Oh my God. No, 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 no. Don't even tell me anybody
Brad
else.
Pitt,
Can you
Brad Pitt,
imagine?
Pedro.
Yeah, but you
Okay,
gotta have the right
Evan
hair.
Peters, he could play that.
How tall? Can I ask you this? Here's a good one. You ready for
Mm-hmm.
this? How tall is Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp, height 5'10". Closer, closer.
We got ourselves an actor, boys. We got ourselves an
Okay, but
actor.
Leonardo DiCaprio is 6 foot. He could do it.
He could
Okay,
do it. Yeah, but I just feel like
okay. I found it. I found it. Okay, 5'11". Rowan Atkinson.
mm,
Mr. Bean. Come
nah.
on, that would be funny.
I know. Yeah, it would
Is
be
he
funny,
still
but
alive?
like this. How old is he now?
We have gone so far off topic. I can't even. Oh, he is still alive. He's
I know.
66.
You know what's funny? When Blockbuster was still around, we would go and rent those Mr. Bean like
Really?
skits. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. We would like rent all of them, and we would just watch them. And I just used to think it was the funniest
Mm-hmm.
freaking thing. Like when he's up. Have you seen
Mm-hmm.
those? Like it's probably been
They're
a
very
while,
funny.
but when he's like up trying to jump in the pool
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever, and he like peeks over the peeks over the diving board, and he's
those are
like,
good movies.
and it's just like, yeah, it's like some comedy that I've never seen before when I was a kid, but like I thought they were freaking
Are
hilarious.
there any movies that, as a kid, you just thought were like mind-blowingly funny, like tears laughing, but now as an adult, you're like, oh my.
Ooh, um, I I love Robin Williams. But like Flubber, I used to think Flubber was like, oh my god, look at that little green blob
I haven't
freaking
watched
hitting
Flubber as
things
an
and stuff.
adult. No.
Oh, really? Like now I watch it and I'm like, oh, like I mean, I felt like when I was a kid I was laughing because it's like the thing has personality like the
When you're
Flubber
like,
does,
it's chubby, ha
and I'm
ha
like,
ha.
yeah, yeah. Now I'm kind of like, Robin Williams is
Yeah.
funny, not the Flubber thing. You know
I
what I
used to
mean?
watch the Mr. Bill show, and I thought that was the funniest thing that man has ever invented. And now,
Oh
when he's
yeah.
like, "Oh no!" Ah. Then like Mr. Hand comes in, it's like, "I'll help you," but actually crushes him. I was like, "That is so funny." And I say that I watched it, and I literally had one like VHS tape that was like an hour long, and it was like the best of, and I just rewatched that over and over and over.
Cap said that I used to get so sad when Weebo. I forgot about Weebo and Flubber, the little
Oh
robot thing,
yeah,
got got hit with the baseball
yeah, I
bat.
forgot
That's
about that
funny.
too. R.I.P. F in the chat for Weibo.
Yeah.
Okay. Where
Yeah.
let's back on track. We're at Mortal Kombat. Oh, video game movies. What are yeah? What are like your favorite movies? Like if you had to make a quick top five movies.
Quick
Mm-hmm.
top five, literally off the top of my head. And this isn't, I would have to sit here and think and be true to myself, but I'm not going to do that right now. Literally, top five, not in any specific order. Shawshank Redemption, Saving Private Ryan. Um, you know what's a classic to me is Wedding Singer. I feel like that's freaking really good. A good comedy, in my opinion, is Dumb and Dumber. And then my last one, hmm, probably Goodfellas.
Wow. I feel like you definitely had like a theme with your list.
A little bit. I had a couple comedies in there, but I just like I mean, all those have big actors in them and stuff. But like, I feel like everybody's seen those
Those
movies.
are
Honestly,
classics. Those are movies where even if you don't
they
like
are.
them, you can't deny that they're like classic.
They're oh yeah, they're good. They're
Yeah.
definitely good. What about you? What would your top five be?
Okay, top five. These aren't even in any order. This is just top five, like Desert Island, Blues Brothers. Okay, Blues Brothers. All right, well, that's been episode 3. We're going to drop this right now. What's up with you?
I've never seen Blues Brothers. Okay, I've never seen it.
Come on, bud. What are you doing?
Okay, hold on a second. Do you want me to bring up the boxing movie that you haven't seen, or should we just continue with your top five? Just continue.
I know how it ends, so it doesn't matter.
I guess. I guess.
I don't even know.
What?
Okay, Blues Brothers. Howl's Moving Castle. It's my favorite movie. That's where this tattoo came from. And then, man, I don't even know what movies I watch. All right, Star Wars as a series. We're just gonna put Star Wars.
Wow.
Yeah, you skipped Star Wars. Disappointing. I don't even know. I don't even know what movies. I'm not. I used to be a big movie watcher. I'm like not so much anymore. Lord of the Rings, just the whole Hobbit through Lord of the Rings. We'll say that because that's going to get
Throw
you
a
some time.
comedy in
A comedy,
Throw a
yeah, you're
comedy.
right. I gotta throw comedy in there. Oh, I can't do it. Top five. I'll do top 6. Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison combo,
Classics.
combo,
Classics.
classic cold cut combo. I eat one every day to help me feel strong.
I seen it recently where Adam Sandler hit that golf ball like he used to, and then
Yes, the reunion one. Yeah, I saw that
yes,
too. And Shooter McGavin was like,
yeah,
listen here, Gilmore."
yeah. He's like, "I'll see you on the ninth hole," or he says something like that. Like that was funny, dude. That's good humor right there.
That
That
is.
I was actually the Masters was on the golf tournament was on the other day, and I guess the caddy and Happy Gilmore was in that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
he was
oh,
like,
I didn't.
I don't think he won it, but I think he was like up there.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't think.
crazy to me. And I was looking like at the photo like back and forth like, and I was like, it is him. His
Yeah.
hair. Um, that's crazy. I feel like if golf was like Happy Gilmore, I'd probably like it more. I think golf is
Yeah.
boring. Like, okay, but like you have football and then you have rugby. And rugby's like extreme football, right? Like no pads. Like, can we have like rugby golf? Like extreme golf? What do you
Yeah.
even call that? What's golf
See,
backwards? Flog.
yeah. Yeah. I
Like no
I
path.
actually, we have different opinions about golf because I like golf or whatever, but I would agree that golf is a very laid back sport and it takes a lot of patience and a lot of like, it's like a very like, I don't know, I don't want to say time consuming, but it has a lot of etiquette, I guess. Golf
Mm-hmm.
does.
Like you got
Um,
the golf clap just
yeah, like there's a lot of etiquette, but
like come on,
I
you
would.
hit that if you go out there and you sink a 2 on a par 4, like you want it to be like a rock concert where like you're like, yeah, girls are flashing, like, let's go. Like that is rugby golf.
Right. Yeah, I would. I like golf, but I'm not denying the fact that that's a good idea for sure. A little bit of pizzazz in your golf game, for sure.
I'll be the announcer. I'll be the host.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I was
that'd be
thinking we
great.
could do like have Jack Black or something, like someone with like some, a little bit of rock in there, a little bit of,
A little bit of rock and
sitting up there in
roll.
the booth.
Yeah, that's a good. And he's just
Uh,
like, she gonna do.
yeah.
I can't do that. I can't do the voice like he can, but he always makes the funnest like sound effects. I feel like
Oh yeah. Jack Black's a good actor.
I like Jack Black. Molly does not like Jack Black.
Yeah.
That's okay
That's
though.
kind
You know what? Everyone has actors they like and don't like. I respect her for not liking him, but I like him. Like, come on, Shallow
what's
Hal,
an actor
School of
what's an
Rock,
actor that you don't like?
an actor that I don't like. I honestly don't know. I don't like Amy Schumer. I don't think she's funny.
Really?
No, I don't think she's funny at all. I don't know who is an actor. My mom hates Tom Cruise, and she has
Really?
no reason why. She just won't watch his movies. She says she doesn't like him. So one time for Christmas, I bought her the Mission Impossible box set. But she doesn't have a reason. Like, you'll be like, why don't you like him? She's like, I just don't. Like, she has no reason. She just doesn't like him, which is fine if you don't like someone, but like, I don't know. Like, if you ask Molly why she doesn't like Jack Black, she's like, oh, I just don't think he's funny. Like, he doesn't tickle her funny bone, which is fine. But if you're like, Mom, why don't you like Tom Cruise? She's like, I just don't. Like, come on.
Mm. I think because my grandpa didn't like Jim Carrey, and I think it's like an age thing too.
Jim Carrey's hysterical.
He is, but like I just feel like it's an age thing. If you're like an older person, I mean, this was 10 years ago, like 15 years ago, but like he was in his probably 60s or 70s, and he didn't like um Jim Carrey, and he just thought he was kind of weird.
Yeah, well,
Um,
yeah, it's kind of weird.
Furious Poon says Jack Black is daddy.
Whoa,
So
okay.
she
That might be
Furious Moon must like Jack
that
Black.
might be
So
the first thing that I've ever heard Furious Spoon and Molly just like most of the time when I talk to either of them, I'm like, wow, they would be best friends, and it's like the first time I've ever heard one of them just straight up not be into something.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh. Uh. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I like your background.
my
I like that.
background? Oh, it's my new logo. It's my new logo. I'm thinking I'm
Oh,
gonna put
is
it on
it?
all my streams. I came up with it
And our
myself.
Oh, nice,
Yep.
nice.
So it's very
And
pink.
R3.
I've already incorporated it into the podcast logo.
So what does R3 stand for?
Rage.
Dive, dick, duck, dive, and dive.
It rush, ravage, repeat.
Oh, okay. There you go. I like that. Did you just come up for that?
You know, I've been stewing on it for a few weeks.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right.
Um. So I just got HBO Max. I came
Yes.
home. The wife said that she had to watch a movie for her school project, and Mortal Kombat's on there.
It's on. It's
So I'm kind
not
of
on there, is it? It's on there like next
no,
week.
it's not on there yet. It's
Okay.
the 27th, right?
I thought 28, maybe 27. I don't know.
Are we talking about a movie? We don't know when it comes out.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah, look that up for me. I think it's the 27th. I thought it said the 27th when I was
In theaters and streaming. Oh, 23rd.
Oh,
What is
okay.
that? That's Friday.
Okay. Beautiful.
Calling into work Friday.
Um So I'm stoked. I can watch it. Apparently, HBO Max is doing this thing where like movies in theaters are coming to HBO
Yeah,
Max.
whatever company owns HBO Max, and don't remember who it is, like Warner Brothers or Warner Studios, whatever. Every movie they release in theaters this year will also be on HBO Max, like immediately to like
Right.
prevent people who don't want to go because of COVID. They don't have to wait.
Hmm.
So, which I can kind of see that. Like that's nice. Like people who want to go to the theaters can go. People who don't want to can choose not to go, but they have to pay the HBO Max fee.
Hmm.
Oh, so you can watch Godzilla versus King Kong, or King Kong
Yes,
versus
I've
Godzilla.
seen it on there. Yeah, I
You
want to
should
see it.
watch
I
that.
haven't seen it yet, so I want to see it
It's
for
all right.
sure.
It's good. It's kind of like Mortal Kombat. Like I mean, you watch it for the fight scenes. You watch it for. There's a lot of. I don't want to spoil it for you, but there's a lot of things afterwards. I'm like, why didn't they just do this? Like,
Mm.
have you seen the movies leading up to it? Like, have you seen Kong and Godzilla?
Um, Furious Spoon said HBO needs to sponsor you guys. I wish. I
Yeah,
wish HBO. Yeah.
agreed. I'm still
I
trying to go for that G Fuel sponsorship thumbnail.
yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Um, I the last well, I watched the last. Isn't the last Godzilla movie against what was the last? I can't remember the last
So there was
Godzilla movie. I just
Godzilla, which was like Godzilla, and then there was Kong Skull Island, and then there was Godzilla King of Monsters, which was against like all the Titans. Like it was made like there was like Mothra was there, and then Ghidorah was there. I think
mm,
there's a few others.
okay. I don't know. I'm a little wonky on like I remember the King Kong with Jack Black, and that was a
It
while
wasn't
ago.
that one,
Okay.
but this one had John C. Riley in it. He's cool.
Okay.
Um, well, yeah, well, you know what? Put a pin on this. Next, watch it after the podcast that you watch it. We'll talk about it because I have a lot I want to say about it, but I don't want to spoil it.
Right. Well, yeah, we can talk about it in the next one. That's
Yeah,
fine.
so put a pin on that, but definitely
Okay.
watch it. HBO Max. So your wife is taking a class, and she has to watch a movie for the class, but they don't provide the movie
Hmm.
for her.
Yeah.
That's kind of crappy.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I don't
mean,
really know what to say about it,
what
but
if it wasn't on HBO Max?
uh, yeah, I don't know. I
Like,
mean,
what if it
you'd
was a
have to
movie that you
probably,
just couldn't stream? Like, she's gonna like go buy this DVD you're never gonna watch again, or
yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. Um, yeah, what the heck? Like, what are you supposed to do?
yeah, I don't like that. I don't like
Like,
that.
like
Poon, I
movie
don't like
stores are
it.
closing down. Yeah, movie stores are closing down. Like, you can't just go. Like, what is she gonna do? Go to the $5 bin at Walmart and dig down to the bottom?
Yeah, what movie was it?
Uh, Pitch Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect,
I think so. Yeah.
the singing one with
Um,
Amy Adams
I think I don't. Yeah,
or
I
Anna
don't.
Kendrick or
Your
whatever.
bet guesses. Yeah, I guess.
Okay, well that would probably be on like Netflix and Hulu. That's came out in 2012. That was like a new one. It's got
Yeah,
not
I
Amy
mean,
Adams. It's got Anna Kendrick, Rebel Wilson, Skylar Ass. I don't know who these people are. I only know Anna Kendrick and Rebel Wilson.
Furious Poon said technically we picked the movie. Well,
Oh,
yeah, okay.
so it sounded like Furious wanted HBO Max. Is what it was.
That was her plan the whole
She's
time.
like, how can I get Phenom to get an HBO Max? Oh, that's
Uh,
funny. We have HBO Max through my mom. My mom signs up for like every free trial for everything you can ever get. Like she'll text us randomly like, "Hey, we got a free trial of Disney Plus till the end of the month." But then she'll text like everyone in the entire family, so like who knows if you'll actually be able to get on there. And honestly, most of the time I ignore it. I don't even like log into it. But I knew that Godzilla versus Kong was on HBO Max, so I did log into it. And then I was later after I watched it, I found out Mortal Kombat's going to be on there, and I was like, "Well, yeah, here we go."
right, right. I seen the Sopranos were on there. I haven't seen that, and then
I haven't seen it, but I've been highly recommended. I want to watch it. I just haven't got around
I
to it,
know.
I guess.
Uh, School of Rock is on there
It's a good one.
since we were talking about Jack
That's
Black. Yeah, it is a good one.
probably one of
That's
Jack Black's best.
that and Year One.
Year
Year One
one
was
is
funny.
good, and I'll throw another one out
That
there.
one's fun.
One that the
Yeah,
one that I feel like didn't get good reviews, but I personally just thought it was really funny was Nacho Libre.
that one was good. That one
I
was
feel like
good.
that one gets hated on a lot, which is whatever. But I personally, I think it's very funny. I like Nacho Libre a lot.
Yeah. What other movie is Jack Black in? King Kong, we talked about.
He's in
I
Shallow Hal.
okay.
He's in
There's one
Tenacious
other one that was.
D, Pick of Destiny.
Yes, Tenacious D.
That's a good one
Yes,
too.
yeah, that's what I was. That one is a good one.
That's a good one.
I think he made an album.
He's
I
made
think
it.
he. I think Jack Black.
Tenacious D has made multiple albums.
Yeah, yeah. But he is definitely a metalhead
He
for sure.
is like a
That's
classic
100%.
metalhead. He has been
Yeah,
on stage with
yeah.
Metallica.
Yes, yeah, yeah. I've seen a couple videos where he was freaking out there rocking, and he loves it, dude. He digs it. That's awesome,
He's
though.
actually got a good like
I
rock voice too.
right, and I feel like that's why School of Rock is good because he like enjoys that so much that like
Oh
you almost
yeah.
have to make a movie
Oh
about it.
yeah.
If, you know.
They released 4 albums: Tenacious D 2001, The Pick of Destiny 2006, which is like the soundtrack of the movie, The Rise of the Phoenix in 2012, and Post Apocalypto in 2018.
Mm.
Um, I know. Okay, so the Post Apocalypto album cover looks like a South Park episode, and then The
Oh,
Rise of the
really?
Phoenix is literally a phoenix made of a penis. Can you
Really?
can you can you
Classic.
Google The Rise of the Phoenix Tenacious D album cover just really quick for me, please? I'm not gonna show it on. Oh, I already did because you can see my cam, so we're probably gonna get banned or flagged or something. But
Wait, what's it called? I'm sorry.
Tenacious D Rise of the Phoenix. Can you just look that up, please? Just so everyone that's listening, it's the body of the phoenix is a penis shaft, and then the balls kind of feed into the legs, and then there's his fiery wings, but the fiery wings are also made up of a penis. So,
Oh yeah, that's a lot of penis
yes,
going
lots
on.
of penis. Yes. Ah, I'm gonna title of this
Um,
episode: Penis.
Cap said that Jack Black also makes some funny TikToks. I have seen
I
his
have not
TikToks
seen
and
his
they are, and
TikToks. I've seen.
you should definitely look them up. These are
Okay,
hilarious.
I'm literally gonna go while we're doing this. I'm gonna go follow him on TikTok on my phone.
Yeah, just so he pops up once in a while. I'm just glad he's still doing stuff. I feel like with TikTok too, you get those actors that like. I'm not saying they don't come out with movies, but you can follow them and it's just instant, like instant. Like you can see what they're doing. They're funny.
Hmm.
You like their stuff. Yada yada yada. Like Adam Sandler. I don't think Adam Sandler's on TikTok necessarily, but I swear I see him on TikTok once in a while. I thought he might have one, but
Maybe he does.
um, maybe he does. I'm not
Adam
sure.
Sandler's funny.
I like that though. I like the idea of it.
Yeah, I do too. I anytime that like as a person, like someone that's creative can interact with their fans, I feel like is a good idea.
Mhm.
So, so let me ask you this, just because I'm bringing it up. Is Captain Insano still watching? Actually, I want to bring this up if Captain Insano's here because I want his opinion. So, Captain Insano, if you're listening, throw in the chat if you're still here. Um, while we're waiting for that, just what's your favorite pizza place?
Are you asking
Yes.
me?
Not Insano. That's not the question for him. I just want to know if he's here.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay, we'll do the pizza place thing first, and then.
Okay. My favorite pizza place is Scribs.
Oh, we've talked about this. Yeah, yours is Scribs. I was in the mood for Scribs the other day, and we decided we just didn't want to drive out there. Yeah.
Hey, nice.
Um,
Nice though. That's good. That's
Here we
good.
go. Captain Insano, this is for you, not for Phenom. I know his thoughts on this. I'm going to wait till he finishes drinking so he doesn't spit. Captain Insano, would you consider Dollar General to be a dollar store? Phenom, don't say shit. That's what I want to
Well,
know.
just so you know, Furious is in the chat
Furious,
too.
what are
So
your thoughts?
I think anyway. I'm
Dollar
not sure.
General, a dollar store. And we'll wait. We'll wait. I won't even talk. I'm just going to sit here and wait. Da 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 da.
Oh,
What?
he said
You
no, he
damn
wouldn't.
right. There we go. Captain
All
Insano.
right, can
No,
I
I want
talk
to hear
yet?
Poon's opinion.
I feel like his. I don't know if he's gonna elaborate on that or
He
not,
doesn't need
but
to. It doesn't matter. I heard what he said.
Furious said it's a dollar
No.
store.
A dollar
So we
store
have
is where
one and
everything is
one.
a
So I don't
dollar.
know where this is. Here's the thing, okay? You're in a little town, right? Okay, little town, growing up or whatever. You have a couple stores, like a gas station, yada yada yada. Do you go up to your mom and say, "Hey, let's go to Family Dollar," or do you walk or Dollar General, or do you walk up to her and say, "Can we go to the dollar
If I
store?"
say, can we go to the dollar store, I mean the Dollar Tree. If I want to go to Dollar General or Family Dollar, I will say, can we go to the store? Because it is a store. I wouldn't say grocery store, because grocery store is a grocery store. I would say, can we go to the store? And by store, I mean my Family Dollars, I mean my Dollar Generals, I mean my Speedways a little bit, if you want like a pop
Yeah.
or something. But the dollar store is where everything costs a dollar. That is what a dollar store is.
Yeah, but there's different tiers to
No, there's
stores,
not.
though. This is the thing.
Okay,
There
okay,
definitely is.
like
There
Five
definitely
Below.
is.
Do you have things there for a dollar, but you don't call it a $5 store because it's not a dollar store? Because if you're going to call Family Dollar and Dollar General a dollar store, Five Below also would qualify. But it doesn't. You don't say that. You say I'm going to Five Below.
Yeah, but I always said dollar store. Dollar's in the
Just because
name,
you say
man.
that doesn't mean
Dollar's
it's
in the
right.
name. It's in the name.
Okay, I can go to a Denny's right now, and I guarantee you there's not a guy named Denny behind the counter. Okay?
There wasn't a guy named Denny at
No.
Denny's?
My chat just said in all caps it's not a dollar store, so.
Okay, I got a couple things. Cap said they have stuff behind the counter that's worth $30. How is it a dollar store?
Thank you. Thank you, Captain Insano.
Furious said I'm calling Dollar General and asking.
Can we do that live? I'll do that right now. Oh, they're probably closed. Let me Google Maps it.
I think it's at 9 o'clock. All I'm saying is, this
Oh,
is my thing.
they're open till 10.
Oh,
Should I do it
really?
right now? No, I can't. I can't. I'm too much of a coward for that. Furious can do it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Um, Captain, is Dick's a store for buying actual dicks then?
See? Thank you. I have never thought of that argument
Um,
during. I've had this argument so many times.
here's
I've never even thought of that comparison. But thank you. Yes.
here's the thing. Here's the
Here's the
thing.
thing.
When you think of cheapness, like when I think of cheapness, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and like that's why I think of a dollar store is
Okay.
when Furious said that she called and the girl said yes.
I don't know if
But
I believe her.
anyway, I don't know. Hey, I'm just the messenger, so I don't know.
Well,
But
that's fair.
what I'm saying is, when I think of cheapness and I think of just, it's a dollar store. Like you just go in, you grab your stuff, you grab your ranch dressing, grab a little dollar toy for your kid. Like,
Okay, but not every
I mean,
toy at
I don't
Dollar
know.
General is a dollar.
Well, yeah, but it's still, but hold on a second. If you're gonna say that, then I'm just saying, like, it's just cheap. Like, it's cheap stuff. It's a
Cheap isn't a
dollar store.
dollar.
I know, but I feel like Dollar General. Um, Furious said, "Check my call history."
Okay. All right, maybe she did.
um, I'm a firm believer that she actually did. So I'm not gonna test it, but I always call it a dollar store. That's all I'm saying. And then like Meijer, Walmart, like those are like just stores, like in my opinion. J.C. Penney, like there's just like tiers in my opinion. Like I don't know. Then like Wesco's a convenience store, like Speedway's a convenience store, but I call it a gas station. It's just the way it
Well,
is.
that's because
Like I
it's a
don't know.
gas station. You get gas there.
Well, yeah, I know, but Meijer's a store and you know Dollar General's a store, but I just feel like it's a dollar store. I feel like the big
Okay,
dollar
here.
on the
All right, here
sign
we
is
go though.
three
If you're
dollars.
gonna go to Meijer, and you're gonna buy your groceries and stuff, you're gonna go to a Meijer. But if you go to the Meijer in North Muskegon, you can go get gas out front. But you're not gonna go get gas. Or I'm sorry, you're not gonna go get gas, and then when someone's like, "Oh, did you buy some fruit?" You're gonna be like, "No, because I went to the Meijer gas station." It's a separate thing. Just like Dollar Tree is a separate thing from Family Dollar and Dollar General.
Okay, but what if someone doesn't know what Dollar Tree is?
I would say it's
Like
the dollar
they're gonna
store.
call, they would call Family Dollar a dollar store. When I was a kid, I didn't know what the hell the Dollar Tree was. You know what I mean? So like I call it a dollar store. And it still just feels like a dollar store though when you walk in, you know?
The Dollar General feels like a dollar store? No, it
Yeah.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because no. No, it doesn't. It doesn't feel like that. I'm sorry.
Furious Queen says, I won't lie, she sounded annoyed and unsure, but she said, I mean I guess.
That's so funny. It's probably like they probably close in like 20 minutes. She's like trying to clean up so she can clock out, and then Furious calls like, question. Are you done? She's probably like, jeez.
I'm listening to this podcast right now and I'm just curious. Like, I want an honest
Okay, but
opinion.
Furious, did you tell them what the podcast was called? Did you send them our link? Did you say like,
Yeah.
hello, you're live on the Controller Dream Podcast, episode 3? Survey says.
That's what we'll do. That
Ooh,
should
we
link
should.
up a call thing and
I
you
think
know what
that
I
we
mean?
should get business cards made with a QR code and then just stick them places.
Yeah, honestly.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that's a good
That's a good
idea.
idea. I don't even know where to even go from here because I'm still heated about that last thing. So I don't know. I don't even know. I feel like you just said
I
that
think
you
it's
just said that. Now I feel like you're gonna tell me like that waffles and pancakes are like the same thing. Or I'm sorry, you're gonna say that waffles and pancakes aren't the same thing when they are.
I think they're in the same class, but I don't think they're the same item.
They are the same item that is shaped differently. I would argue.
But you wouldn't
Because you
say
take the
if you
same
say-
batter, you put it on heat, it becomes a product. It just
But
depends
here's
on
the
the
thing,
shape
back to
of the heat that you're putting it on.
Yeah.
Don't get me
Do
wrong,
they
I
sell
prefer
frozen-
waffles because I like to fill all the little holes with syrup. But
Yeah.
technically, they would be the same thing.
Do you put butter on your waffles?
No, I put peanut butter and syrup.
Really?
Yes.
Not bad.
I put peanut butter on
bad.
everything. Most things.
Here's the thing.
I love
Here's the
peanut butter.
thing. Waffles and pancakes. I feel like they're in the same class, just
They're
as
over
much as
here.
Dollar Tree and Dollar General are in the same
no,
class.
no. Pancakes and waffles, Family Dollar, and Dollar General. But then, just as you would say back there is the French toast, similar but not the same, you have the Dollar Tree.
I guess. We're gonna have to just agree to disagree.
I will say though, I'm a big fan of French toast.
Oh yeah, dude, French toast is really good.
Yes, French
Ooh,
toast is
dude,
delicious. Get a little powdered sugar on there, dude.
I think we talked about this before, and you wouldn't throw crepes in that category.
A crepe is a flat pancake. But I think there's a technique to making crepes. Like I think you have to like do them really thin. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm conflicted because I would eat savory things with crepes. I've gone to places where they've had like a festival where they have like festival food and stuff, and they'll have a crepe and they'll have like stuff wrapped up in it. And like I got one that was like turkey and pesto inside of a crepe, and that was really good. But I wouldn't put turkey and pesto on a pancake.
Yeah.
But people eat chicken and waffles though too, so maybe I'm just not. I don't know. Is a crepe different than a pancake?
I feel like it's lighter, right?
Well, it's really
Or is that
thin.
just the amount of time that? Oh yeah.
Okay, how is a
yeah.
crepe different than a pancake? The main difference is in ingredients. Oh, it's different ingredients. Different types of flour. Okay, I would say those are different products then.
Yeah, I would say
I
so.
would say so. I'm heated. But I'll tell you what though, I like crepes. I went to a place and they had a crepe and they had turkey, pesto, mozzarella cheese, and balsamic sauce. And they wrapped it up and I ate it and it was delicious.
I feel like you can do a lot with crepes. I feel like crepes are very versatile.
I wish I knew how to make them, but I don't.
I feel like they're hard to make.
I feel like they probably are because you gotta get them really thin. I bet they tear really easily.
Yeah, like how you gonna flip that? And because isn't it right? It's like a tortilla.
Yes,
almost.
yeah, and you gotta flip it. I don't know how to do
Yeah.
it.
See, I can't even make an over easy egg, so I don't know.
Oh, do you
I'm just
want to
kidding. I
know
can,
the
but it's
secret
hard.
to a fried egg?
Hmm.
You don't flip it. you put a lid on the pan, and then the heat gets trapped in and cooks
Oh,
the
the
top,
heat hits the top.
so you don't actually have to flip
Mm.
it.
Yeah.
But do you put pepper on your eggs? Because definitely that's like a game changer, is putting pepper on your eggs.
I I put salt and pepper.
Ooh, seasoned salt or just salt?
This is sea salt with a grinder.
Okay, I put seasoned salt.
Sometimes I'll do a little bit of Himalayan salt too.
Ooh, like the pink stuff?
Yeah.
Hmm. I have a relative, and I'm not going to say who, but I have a relative that am suspicious they don't season their food ever, and it's to the point where their salt expired, which is why I have that feeling, because who has salt expire?
Wait, wait, the salt
Yeah,
expired?
their salt in their salt shaker expired because it was so old.
Oh,
I don't know.
really?
I like drown my stuff in salt.
Um, Furious said absolutely not. You just flip it, and then which I
Wait,
guess
about the
it
egg?
doesn't matter. I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, and then Cap said steak seasoning. Oh, steak seasoning
Oh,
on
that is
eggs,
probably good, yeah.
almost like steak and eggs. Yeah,
Have
that
you
is
ever had
good.
everything bagel seasoning?
I want to get some. Everybody keeps on talking about it. I want to
I
get
have
some.
that,
I just feel
and
like
I
there's a little
have
bit of everything.
everything bagel seasoning. Or I'm sorry,
Mm,
everything bagel jalapeno seasoning. I
really?
have so many seasonings in my cupboard. I have probably like one, two.
All right, I got
I
a
have like a
serious question
sorter in
though.
there. It's like 2 rows of I think four. So that's 8, 24. I probably got 30 different seasonings up in my cupboard. I'm dead. I'm serious.
Are any of them expired?
I doubt it. Maybe.
Okay.
I think I use a lot of seasonings pretty regularly. I bet maybe at the top there's probably like a really weird one. Like I have cloves, and I only use cloves for one thing that I make, so the cloves might be expired. But like my common ones, like my salt and peppers, are not expired.
Mm. I mean, I have like salt, pepper, and salt and pepper. I'm just kidding. I have like I don't know. I can't think off
I
the
mean, I
top
got
of my
like
head.
salt,
Don't you?
pepper, garlic salt, garlic powder, onion and
Yeah,
herb. And then I have
yeah.
a garlic and pepper. I got Italian seasoning. Then I also got like oregano, basil, parsley, ground ginger, cinnamon, French fry seasoning, seasoned salt, buffalo seasoning. I got lemon pepper. I love lemon pepper. I'm a big fan of lemon pepper.
On chicken though, lemon
Or
pepper on chicken.
fish.
That's what
Lemon
I
pepper
like.
on chicken, fish.
Oh yeah, sure.
I tried the lemon pepper sauce from B-Dubs once. Was not good.
Yeah,
Just
I feel like B-dubs. Like I
too
tried their
too lemony.
too lemony. I think I tried. What was the one I tried? There was a dry rub. I feel like I tried
See,
the
I
dry
like the
rub
lemon
lemon.
pepper
I
dry
think
rub.
it was okay. Lemon's a very strong. Like I guess I forget how strong lemon is.
Yeah,
It's a very strong taste in my
yeah. Which
opinion.
is that's like
So I
the
guess I forget
lemon
that.
pepper sauce was just like nothing. Like a lick was like thick lemon flavor. Their orange chicken was good,
Okay.
and I got their pizza flavor. That was good. It just kind of tasted like the garlic parmesan with Italian seasonings on it. It was pretty
Yeah.
good though.
There's that trend on TikTok, and we talked about it before, but the butter and then the garlic, and then you put your pizza
Molly made
rolls
that.
in it.
Molly made that the other day. I had that.
Was it okay? No,
Yeah, I
hang
don't.
on.
Maybe I didn't tell you about
Was
it. I don't know why.
You didn't, but and I'm a little disappointed, but that's okay. Would would you out of 10? What would you rate it? Is it the
Yes.
hype? Because a lot of
Yes.
people are doing it.
Yes. It's very
Really?
good. I think so.
Did you dip it in
No,
anything?
I just ate it straight. I guarantee you,
Okay.
if you dipped it in ranch, it'll be good. So I think she made the pizza rolls in the air fryer. Then she melted butter in a bowl. She mixed garlic, parmesan, some Italian seasonings, I think, some other random seasonings. Just put it in, put the pizza rolls in a bowl, drizzled it over, shook it up, and brought it out to me on a
Mm,
plate. It was amazing.
damn.
It was very good. And once you got to the end, there was like clumps of like butter parmesan that had like leaked off, and I was like scraping it up with the pizza rolls, dude. God, I'm fat. Oh my
Just
god, it was.
getting involved.
I
Getting involved. I like
I
it.
100% would make it again. I don't think she was too psyched on it. I think she said it was good, but maybe not worth the effort. I thought it was delicious.
Mm,
So
okay.
very good, worth the shot. Um, Tonight we had I had the weirdest thing tonight. Can we talk about that? I had the weirdest thing for dinner. So, we shop at Aldi, and we got this thing called Steakums. I'm gonna see if I can Google it and see if it pops up. But it was supposed to be like shredded, like thin slices of steak that you could like cook and make into like a steak sandwich.
Hmm.
And usually they have like shaved beef that we use for stuff like that. And we bought Steakums. Oh yeah, Steakums, right there.
Like sizzle steak
Kind
sandwiches?
of like that, but Google Steakum.
Are they
Yeah,
frozen?
and they're frozen, and it
Yeah,
comes
I
in like
see.
a brick, and you have to like peel layers off and cook it. She didn't like it.
Oh.
I liked it. I wouldn't say it was amazing, but it was okay. Decent enough that I'll eat the rest of them, but I don't know if I'd buy it again.
Yeah, am looking at it right now. Sizzle steak sandwiches are they're just since we're talking about this, I we had them when we were younger. They're right here. They're just those like literally discs,
Yes, yep. I
basically.
can't remember the last time I
And
had
if
one
you
of
want a
those.
quick, yeah, if you want like a quick meal and stuff, they're not bad.
It's kind of like what I thought about these. Like, it wasn't life changing. It wasn't as good as a steak sandwich if I would have bought a raw steak and cooked it. But I mean, I
Hmm.
made it in like less than 5 minutes, so
Right.
I thought it was pretty good. Um, I put some
Yeah.
chipotle cheddar cheese on it. I
Oh,
wish I
really?
had some onions. We're talking about food. I'm gonna get hungry. I'm gonna have to have a snack in the middle of this thing. Turn it in,
I just went
turn it
to
into a mukbang.
I literally just I just went to McDonald's, so I got the double quarter pounder. Not bad. It was good. They changed their quarter pounder to like what, 2 years ago
Yeah,
maybe.
they're better now.
Um, yeah, they're pretty
Hmm.
good. They're pretty good.
I like them.
Um, yeah, I do too.
Um,
Not bad.
yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, so do you know what a mukbang is?
I think you've told me
Like, it's like when a
before.
YouTuber will do a mukbang. It's like when they eat and talk, and it's kind of like so you can sit and like watch it while
Oh
you.
yeah, yeah, no, 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 yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Me and my wife talked
there's a
about it
YouTuber that
before.
calls it a mukbang, and it always makes me laugh.
Dude, people are big for doing that, eating stuff like with the pickles and like like the sound. You're
Oh
talking about the
no, I'm
sound,
not.
right?
That's an ASMR. I'm not talking about that. That's a thing
Oh,
too, where they get
okay.
really close and then they just like make sounds. Like I could make an
Yeah,
ASMR right now. Just get it really quick, like.
yeah, yeah. Million views right there
I
just
hope
by doing
so.
that.
I'll probably still only get one sub
Yeah.
from it though.
Furious said hot mustard. Hot mustard from McDonald's. Not bad. Not
Oh,
bad.
that's my yeah. I love hot mustard from McDonald's. They used to have something called signature sauce. They don't have it anymore. That was my favorite, but now my favorite's hot mustard.
I remember like it was like 6 years ago. A McDonald's got their signature sauce in, like in, and like people were raiding that place to get it. That's how much it's, which is crazy to me. Like, why not bring it back?
It's
Just bring it
so
back.
good. It's like a thick, creamy, like zesty, sweet and sour. Here, you
Yeah,
want to talk about fast food
yeah.
condiments though? Burger King zesty.
That's
I
good.
would
That's a
drink
classic.
that probably. Burger King in my town
Really?
closed.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a letdown, but what do you do?
Yeah.
Is there any restaurants that you're like you love super much, but like are gone now? Like, is there any restaurants that you miss?
Um. Village Inn in
Oh,
a little town in Freeport next to me. Village Inn. It's kind of like a mom and pop place. They shut down, and it was just one of those like those breakfast places that are just they're small business like
mm,
kind of every breakfast place is kind of the same. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I really
It's always
love that
cheap.
place and was actually going, yeah, like very like they know everybody there, yada yada yada. Like, um, chat saying Old Country Buffet.
Yeah. See, I don't want. I
Yeah,
want to know how Old
yeah,
Country Buffet went out, but Ponderosa's still in. Like, come on, Old Country Buffet's better.
yeah.
10 out of 10.
And Ponderosa, there's only like one I
Like in
thought left or
Ludington.
something.
Yeah, but then we got Golden
Yeah.
Corral, which is ass.
Mm-mm. We already
We
talked
did. We
about Golden
talked in the
Corral. We know
first
how
one.
we feel
Yeah.
about. Yeah, that's
Golden
terrible.
butthole.
And like, how does that even
That's
happen?
what I'm
Like,
saying.
come on,
Like, who
dude.
lines up Golden Corral, Ponderosa, and Old Country Buffet and, like, chooses to go to Old Country Buffet? Like, what?
Yeah,
They used to have the guy that would, like,
yeah,
cut prime rib for you.
yeah.
place was
Yeah, that's
classy.
sad.
It is.
That's sad.
We used to take my grandma there, but then she died. So.
Yeah. Um.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, we delved back into food. I feel like we should veer. We should.
We
veer.
did. We did. We love our food, though,
Yeah,
chat. We love
we
our
should
food.
veer back. Let's go back into movies. Is there some Mortal Kombat? Any other movies coming out soon that I feel like I got out of movies? Like I feel like when I was like in high school / like early 20s, like I was hype on going to the movies. I would go see like all the new movies, and I feel like I just like I've been married like 2 and a partial years, and I think in our entire like relationship we've gone and seen 2 movies.
Right. Here's the thing with movies. They're coming out with another A Quiet Place 2, by the way, I guess. So that was just
That
a
was
movie
a good
that popped
movie.
in my
That
head.
was a good movie.
Yeah. The thing with movies is like every time I watch a movie, I feel like I watch a classic, so I never watch new ones. It's always like let's watch Goodfellas, let's watch freaking Annabelle, let's watch,
Blues
like I feel
Brothers.
like I'm never like
Blues
huh?
Brothers. Let's watch that.
Yeah, like I will literally watch like all of Rocky and I've seen it like 7 times. Like I just like God, like what am I
I've never
doing?
seen
But
Rocky. I've told you that before, but I'm bringing it up now live. I'll admit it to the world. I don't care.
you
I've
did.
never seen it.
I
It doesn't
doesn't
even matter. Like, because I can tell you the whole movie right now. All right, there's
well don't
right. Spoiler alert if
don't
you
do
haven't
it.
seen the movie from the friggin' 70s. All right, there's
You know
Sylvester
what? You know what?
Stallone.
Tell me it.
I'm
Tell
gonna
me
be
it.
a boxer. Yeah, and then he like trains and like you hear that. It's the eye of the tiger. It's not that. And he's like running up the stairs, punching the beef cattle, and then he loses and he's all bloody and he's like
He broke the
Adrian.
ribs, by the way. He broke the
Well,
ribs
he
on the
still
cow,
lost
by
the
the way.
fight
But go ahead.
against Ivan Dragunov or whatever his name is. So, and then he's like Adrian, and then Adrian loves him, and that's the movie. Did I miss any key moments?
His brother-in-law drinks a lot.
Is that a key moment in Rocky? Because I don't remember seeing that in the
No, I don't know.
trailer.
I would say this. I would say you can't deny Furious said that's exactly the movie. You guys are both Furious. First of all, I've showed my wife Rocky. I feel like she liked it.
Clearly.
But you can't deny that was big. It was a big series.
It was.
a
I'm
big
not
series.
denying its relevance. It spawned like 5 movies, but then it has Creed and Creed 2. Like, I'm not denying its relevance.
Okay, that's like
There's like 5 Rockies and 2 Creeds. That's 7 movies. I don't feel like I need to sit and watch them all. Just like, I feel like there's movies like nostalgia factor. Like, I love Lord of the Rings, so when The Hobbit came out, I'm like, I want to watch those and then I watch one every 2 years when they came out, so I'm like, okay, I can sit and do this. But for me to go through the Rocky series now, I'd have to sit and watch 7 movies, and I don't have that nostalgia connection, so I don't want to do it. I just
I'll
don't
say
want to do it.
this, and I'm not afraid to say it, but I've never watched all of the Lord of the Rings, so I don't know. I just feel like it's too much. It's too much. Too long.
It's
Too
not.
long. Don't they travel? This is what they do. They travel. They travel.
Yes.
Let's do this. Let's
All
do
right.
this.
Let's
They
hear-
travel. They need to find some ring
No,
or something.
you're
Some
already
stupid
wrong.
ring that you can buy from a pawn shop.
You're
down
already
the
wrong.
road.
They have the ring from the beginning. Literally,
They
you
have
see
the
the ring in
ring,
the
and
first
then-
5 minutes.
Okay, you see the ring. Don't they travel like nine movies to get to a dragon
3
or something? Like, come on.
You are so
give me a break.
wrong. You're Lord of
me
the
a
Rings. They are
break.
traveling because they need to destroy the ring. There's no dragon in Lord of the Rings. There's a dragon
Can't they
in
just
the
drop it in
Hobbit.
water?
In the water? In the lava
can't
of
they
a
just drop-
volcano.
Lava? Like, can't they do something? I'm just saying. Like, I feel like they can fly on dragons. They're
No,
freaking
They
something.
fly on giant eagles, but not to the last movie.
Can't they just fly to the
No,
mountain?
because Sauron
to,
can see them.
Well, freaking Sauron doesn't have nothing else.
No, he doesn't because he's an eyeball in a tower. But let me just tell you this: my interpretation of Rocky was way more accurate than your interpretation of Lord of the Rings. And you don't have to watch them if you don't want to watch them. That's fine. I just want to say I have a way better grasp on Rocky than you do on Lord of the Rings.
Hold on a second.
Here, this is what we'll do.
Your description. This is the thing. You can't tell me which fights he loses and wins or whatever. But the thing
You didn't even know that the ring was in their hands the whole time. That's a pretty major plot point.
What is so special about this damn ring?
Okay,
That's what I want to know.
so back in the day, a long thousands of years ago, they had rings. They gave a couple of them to the elves. They gave a couple of them to the men. They gave a couple of them to the dwarves. And then there was like one ring, and the bad guy had it. Okay, and it like corrupts you. You know what I'm saying? It's an evil ring. They gotta destroy it. Just watch the movies. Here, I'll tell you this. You've seen Star Wars, right? Every movie. I
Yes.
am going to describe, and I've seen Star Wars, but I'm going to describe Star Wars to you the way you just described Lord of the Rings, just so you realize, okay? I'm going to pretend that I haven't seen it, and I'm going to describe it to you the way you just did, so that you can understand how far you were. Okay, Star Wars. There's a guy named Padme Skywalker. She's a Jedi. Episode 1, plot to assassinate Darth Vader. They gotta go get him. That's episode 1. Episode 2, he's already gone. They're building the Death Star to save everyone's lives. That's the next few episodes. Episode 9, Han Solo comes back. Okay, you see him. And then his son turns out to be the bad guy after all. And they fly away on a giant eagle made of lightsabers. That was the Star Wars equivalent of how you just described Lord of the Rings.
You gotta think though. Rocky came out at the right time. I'm gonna defend it in this aspect. 80s. You're fighting a Russian. Like,
I mean,
come
that's
on.
true. And
That's
everyone loved Eye of
perfect.
the Tiger, so it was really convenient timing.
Perfect. And that's what made that song. I feel like God, like, I mean, even you haven't even seen the movie and like the movies and like you freaking know. Then when he's running down Philadelphia Avenue, just freaking booking it, all those kids are chasing after him. He just freaking blows by him because he's a 30-year-old man physically.
Peak
Like,
physical
these
condition.
kids are trying to keep up with
These
him, and
kids
he's
can't
freaking,
catch me. I'm in peak physical condition. It's like my
he just
Rocky
starts
impression.
freaking. I don't know.
It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to watch Lord of the Rings, which
I just,
features an
man, I
all-star
just feel like I
cast.
fall asleep.
Okay, Carl Urban. Okay,
You know what I think of
Liv
Lord of the
Tyler.
Rings? I think of Game
Okay,
of Thrones. That's what I think
Game
of.
of Thrones. They came out. What? Lord of the Rings came out way first.
I just get that vibe. I don't know. I just can't do it. I don't know. I'm
That's
sorry.
fine. It's not the same thing.
It's
Be like
not.
if I said,
It's
you know what
not.
Star Wars really reminds me of? Star Trek.
People compare those all the time, though.
Yeah, I've watched Star Trek. I wouldn't sit and watch it compared to Star
Yeah.
Wars.
How come Star Trek didn't get as much? Do you think Star Wars put it out? You
I don't know if
think?
Star Wars put it out, but I think it's because Star Wars. I think movies are easier to digest. Like even if you don't like Star Wars, you'll sit and watch it for an hour and a half if someone wants you to watch it with them. But you're not going to sit and watch through the entire series of Star Trek.
Right. Yeah. That is
I'm not
true.
naming names, but one of our coworkers whose name starts with an L and rhymes with Mora has not seen Star Wars. Yeah, she
Really?
hasn't seen it. I've tried to convince her. It's not going to happen, I don't think.
What's a big movie besides Rocky that you haven't seen that you're not proud of?
That I'm not proud of
Because
having
mine
not seen.
mine is Lord of the Rings.
Like,
Yeah, mine is Lord of the Rings. I feel like. Oh, and can I admit something right now?
yes.
I haven't seen all the Harry
Oh, I
Potters.
haven't either. I've only
Okay,
seen up to number
good.
4.
Thank
See, I was
Yeah, don't they have like six?
I think it was like 7. There's 7 books, and I think there's 8 movies because I think the last book got split into 2 movies. Here's the thing:
Mm,
I was really into those books growing up, like really into them. I read all the books, but by the time the movies came out, I was kind of over it. So
yeah,
I was the kid.
yeah.
I loved reading as a kid, and I couldn't even tell you the last time I sat and read a book. But I loved reading as a kid so much. I was the kid. You know, in school when you have the desks that like flip up. My desk
Hmm.
was so full of books it wouldn't come down all the way. It would like go down. I'd have to
Oh,
like write
really?
like this because I had so many like I'd have like thick books.
Mm.
And one time a teacher had like changed the rules of a reading competition for me because like it was a thing where like you had to record how many pages you read, and I was upset because I'm like, okay, kid in the back of the class is reading Go Dog Go 5 times. There's 2 words per page. And I counted. I'm like, this Harry Potter book's got like 107 words per page or something. Like, that's not fair. So she like upped my score for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
because I'm like, because you could bring your own book or you could read the books in the back of the class. But it was like 3rd grade, and I was reading Harry Potter. And like, yeah, this one kid was like reading. He was the kid that like I don't want to be mean, but he was the dumb kid. But he was like the leader in pages because he was just kept reading all these like children's books, and I'm like, this is poop.
This is
It's like the
poop.
kid, yeah, at the time. It's like the kid in class. Like I know you had this kid that like the teacher called on him to read, and everyone else is like,
Mm. Like, oh God, this kid.
and then I'm like, okay, I'm like 9 pages ahead of this kid now. Like, come on. I feel bad
Yeah.
roasting a third
Um,
grader.
right.
That's okay.
Did you ever have career day in school?
Yeah, that's where I saw birth for the first time.
Can you elaborate on that? What do you mean by that?
I mean, you have a kid, you've seen birth. I saw birth at career day.
Well,
Like,
what do you mean, though? Like on
because
career day? Like, what are you
they had a
talking
midwife booth for professional nurses and midwives, and they had a video.
about?
Pretty
Oh.
ballsy. I'm not gonna lie. They went all out. So good for them, I guess.
We never had a career day, but I seen this article on Facebook recently, and it said that Kobe Bryant went to career day for his daughter, which is nice. But can you
Wait, are
imagine
you
being the
talking
next
career day like
guy?
when your parent comes in and talks about their career?
Yeah,
Oh, we
yeah.
didn't have that. No.
Oh, you didn't have
I
that.
thought I was talking. My school went to a thing one time where a lot of schools went, where they went to like an arena, and a bunch of businesses had booths set up, and you could walk around and learn about different careers.
Oh, wait, what am I talking about
I
then?
feel like you're talking about
Parent
like
day?
I think you're talking about the same thing. It's just we were they probably both called career day. You were just we were just thinking different things.
Yeah, but no, I feel like
Oh, mine is a career fair. I'm sorry. Mine's a career
Oh,
fair.
okay.
You're right. No, I never had that.
Well, we didn't have we didn't have career day either, but Kobe Bryant went to his daughter's school. Can you imagine being the next? You have this five-time NBA champion, millionaire, billionaire probably, come to the school. Can you imagine being the next parent
And
after him?
all right, thank you, Mr. Bryant. Now we'll hear from Emma's dad.
They're just
I
like
am a
not excited.
I
Like,
am a junior assistant accountant.
like seriously.
Uh,
Oh,
that's
can
gotta
you
be
imagine?
hard for celebrities like that though. For like, because I feel
Yeah.
like you want to go to your kids stuff like that, but at the same time, like you don't want to like I heard that Eminem like watched his daughter get crowned prom queen, like through a live stream in an empty classroom because like he didn't want to steal her thunder. And like
Mm,
I respect that he did that, but at the same time, like that's gotta suck that you can't even go to your kids like prom.
yeah.
But like,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, and the kids got to be like understanding about it at least somewhat, or
yeah,
else
because
it's
like if
just
you're
kind
Kobe
of
Bryant or you're Eminem, like you're gonna go see your kid, but you know everyone's gonna be looking at you. So
yeah,
like that's gotta be hard.
yeah,
Yeah,
that is.
absolutely. I don't know if yeah, is Kobe Bryant, if you could meet any celebrity, is that who you'd go with?
Um, I when Kobe Bryant passed away, it was one of those. I was shocked. I found out when I was at work. I couldn't believe it. I literally texted him like, "There's no
Did you
way."
cry? You texted
Um,
him?
no, what?
You said you texted him.
I text. No, I texted the like a couple
Oh, okay.
people what because I was still at work. I texted a couple
Okay.
people and asked them if it was true or not. But because I was just it was okay, I'm not saying Kobe was my favorite. If anything, I didn't like Kobe Bryant back then, but because and back in '04, he we were the like I liked the Pistons, the Detroit Pistons, and we were in the finals against Kobe. So back then I didn't, but then as I got older, I liked his like the way that, he was a player and stuff. Yada yada yada, make a long story short, he was one of those celebrities that, and I don't know if you've ever had this, but they pass away and it's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, it was one of those shocking, it was very shocking. But I would, if I had to talk to a celebrity, I don't know who I'd probably want to talk to Adam Sandler, to be
That'd be
honest.
cool.
That would be awesome. I just feel like he would be a cool
I feel like
guy,
it'd be cool too. I'd want to meet him or like I don't know. Jack Black would be cool.
Jack Black
Adam
would be
Sandler or
fun.
Jim Carrey. I feel like Jim Carrey is a blast to hang out with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, Seth Rogen would be. I wouldn't like pick him to meet him, but like I feel like he's fun to hang out with, kind
Yeah,
of.
he went a weird direction with his life. I wouldn't have expected him to be. He's like started a weed company now.
Oh,
Yeah, he
really?
like grows and sells his own weed, which is like cool if that's what he's into. But I'm kind of surprised he went that direction, honestly. But
Yeah.
um, I don't even know what celebrity I'd want to meet. That'd be hard. Um,
Can you imagine like meeting Adam Sandler though, and like getting on his tour bus and seeing like Rob Schneider and David Spade and like Chris Rock and like seeing them all there, and they're like, "Hey, you want a beer or whatever?" Like, dude, that'd be like the craziest thing ever. Like, that'd be nuts,
could
dude.
you? Oh
That'd
man,
be
it'd be
crazy.
so hard because I'd be like tempted to quote him or one of his movies, and he'd probably just be like,
Do the Yahoo, Yahoo.
like, I bet he gets so annoyed by that. He's probably like walking down the street and people are like, Adam, and he's probably just like, yeah,
He's
yeah,
just like,
like
ah.
that's. I saw an interview one time with Tom Hanks, and someone asked him, they're like, "What is something that you get a lot?" And he said, "No matter where he is in the world, no matter what country, no matter what language those people there speak, people will come up and be like, well said." Like he's like he'll go to Japan and people won't speak a word of English, but they'll be like, well son, like,
Oh
and he's just
man.
like, yeah, like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, that is. That is funny.
Be like,
Yeah, I don't know.
okay, here's a good one, and I have an answer for this. If you could pick any celebrity to and just hear them say like a famous line from one of their movies in person, like you don't get to hang out with them,
Mhm.
what are you gonna pick? Because I'm gonna ask David
Um,
Spade if he can do the thing from Joe Dirt where he names off all the fireworks.
Husker do's, Husker
You know,
don'ts.
whiz bangers, firecrackers.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
If I had to, I would ask Marlon Brando to do The Godfather, that little speech in the beginning.
Okay.
Dude, that would be freaking awesome. Are you looking up what he says?
Yeah.
Thank you.
For Joe Dirt or for Marlon
That
Brando?
scene is funny. No, no, Joe Dirt.
He goes, so. Oh, I forgot the other guy's name was Kickin' Wing. He goes,
Oh
so
my
you're gonna
God.
tell me you don't have no black cats, no Roman candles, or screaming mimes? And he goes, no. He goes, oh come on, man. You got no lady fingers, fuzz buttles, snicker bombs, church burners, finger blasters, gut busters, zippity doodahs, or crap flappers. He goes, you're gonna stand there owning a fireworks stand and tell me you don't have no whistling bungholes, no spleen splitters, whisker biscuits, honky lighters, Husker do's, Husker don'ts, cherry
Husker
bombs,
don'ts.
Nipsey daisers, with or without the scooter stick, or one single whistling kitty chaser. He goes, no, because snakes and sparklers are the only ones I like. He goes, well, that's your problem. You got to go with the consumer. I literally have like tears in
Oh,
my eyes. That is so funny.
that movie is so funny. That
Such
movie is
a
so funny.
classic.
The I
Ugh.
told you this, but the second one isn't as good as the first one, but the first one is just a
Yeah, I
classic,
haven't seen the
man.
second one. I've been told it's not good. I don't want to ruin it.
It's I mean, I watched it just because I like the first one so much, but it's just one of those things where like the second movie comes out and it's like,
Yeah.
you know?
Have you ever seen Dickie Roberts' former child star?
No.
It's kind of similar to Joe Dirt. It's got David Spade, and basically he was like a child actor, and then he's gotten into like drugs and stuff, and then he's kind of clean now, but he's trying to restart his acting career, and he wants to do this movie where he has to act like a kid, but because of like his childhood, he never had a normal kid like childhood basically because he was a child actor. So he like hires this family to live with them, and he's like an adult, but he's paying them to live with them and act like a child, and they have to treat him like one of their children so he can experience a real childhood. It's
Oh,
actually kind of
really?
funny. It's not as funny as Joe Dirt, but I just think it's funny because I feel like his character is very similar to Joe Dirt. Like not white trash, but just like the way he plays him is very similar.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm currently watching a show called Single Parents, and it's really funny. But then I found out that it was only 2 seasons, and then it got canceled. So I know my time with it is limited.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that. I feel like with the whole COVID thing, there's a series. No, there wasn't a series I was watching. I just feel like there was stuff that was put off. But that sucks if you're watching a show that got canceled. I mean, when did the show come out?
2018.
Oh, okay.
Are
I just feel like with the whole COVID thing, a lot of stuff is getting put on stop, so that sucks.
are there any actors that you never really like that are like B list, like they're famous but not crazy famous, but like you think they should have been like top of the list because you think they're great, but they don't get the recognition?
Jonah Hill and Michael Cera
Mm.
from Superbad. I feel like Jonah Hill's bigger, but I feel like Michael Cera is funny too. He has this kind of awkwardness to
Yeah,
him,
I always got told
you
that my
know.
hair was like Jonah Hill's. Like if I take my headset off, because it's very like. Can I zoom in here? Oh, I can. Like I got like very. Oh, where am I going? Like, very like curly hair, and like right now
Yeah.
it's not so bad because it's shorter, but like
Hmm.
um when it gets long, it very much froze up. Oh, you can see it better here,
Yeah.
except when I zoom it, it's very like curly.
Yeah.
Someone at work the other day, I took my hat off to itch my head, and like just recently, someone went, "You have curly hair?" I'm like, "Yeah."
They're like, I've never seen that
I know. They're
before.
like, "I didn't know." Okay, mine's Brad Garrett,
Brad Garrett.
the brother in Everyone Loves Raymond. He's in the show
Oh.
Single Parents that I'm watching, and that's what made me think of it because I think his character in the show is really funny, and I think he's got a funny voice, and I don't know. I feel like
Hmm.
he should have gone mainstream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
Oh, for
what
sure.
happened to Ray Romano?
I don't
Because he
know.
was, I used to get those Guinness Book of World Records, and when Everyone Loves Raymond was at its peak, he was like the highest paid actor on TV. Like he was getting like a couple mil per episode of Everyone Loves Raymond. He was like the biggest star. He was like the
Well,
biggest, and then he went. What has he done? What's he doing now?
I don't know. Well, he was doing Ice Age for a little bit, but that's a movie.
Okay.
So I mean, what else has he done? If he's the top guy, another question too is my question that I always have is what happened to Michael Myers and what
Oh,
happened to
I know what happened to him. I think the
what?
Love Guru, like the Love Guru, bombed hard, so he was just like not really doing movies for a while.
That sucks, dude. I
I
like
do
him though.
too,
That's the
but he
thing.
was in a lot of movies that were just. Oh, I forgot. Ray
I
Romano
just feel
was
like
in The Irishman. I forgot that.
oh, he is in The
Yeah, he's
Irishman.
the lawyer. I totally forgot that.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm. I
yeah.
forgot that.
I fell asleep to that movie a couple times because I was really tired, but that's like a 4 hour long
That's a good
movie.
movie though.
And it took it's a good movie, but I literally fell asleep like 4 times. And I finally got through it like after 8 hours because I kept on waking up and rewinding it
Yeah,
because it is
I
good.
definitely had to like watch it a few times. Like go.
Yeah.
Ice Age was only his
Um.
second movie. The
Really?
first one. Oh, he was in Welcome to Mooseport. That was a funny one. Hmm. I mean,
I like Ray
I guess
Romano.
he didn't really have to. I mean, he did Everyone Loves Raymond. Like, why does he have to do anything else?
Yeah, true. He's probably. I'm not saying gassed out, but he's probably just kind of enjoying his time, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to Jerry Seinfeld either.
he does. He
He was
does
on.
comedians and coffee now.
Oh, really? Okay. I don't know. The thing
He's
with
funny
actors,
too.
like I don't keep up with it. He is
I
funny.
I looked up Jerry Seinfeld and it said other actors, and one of them was Bill Cosby, and I'm like, well, I know what happened to him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the host of a web series, Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, and basically, like, comedians come and get in his car, and then just they talk and joke
Oh,
around.
that's right. I think Barack Obama did that. I seen a video of it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have done it.
It's kind of like what Jay Leno's doing. Like I feel like Jay Leno does that too.
He hasn't done a movie since 2013 that he hasn't just played himself. Oh my, are you serious? He's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He has been in 12 movies, and only one or two of them he's been someone else. The rest of them are cameos as himself.
Mm.
He's been in a lot of shows, though. But a lot of shows he's just himself, too.
Isn't that a weird career?
Just
Like, what do you
playing
want me to do? Like, how do you
himself.
want me to
Just be
act?
yourself.
Yeah, just be
He is
yourself.
funny, though.
Yeah.
Who else did you say that disappeared?
I said Michael Myers and Jerry
Oh yeah,
Seinfeld,
Michael
and
Myers. I think that he hasn't done anything in a while. Although neither is Dana Carvey, and they were like a team.
yeah, Steve Martin too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird how they kind of fall off, but this is the thing though too is like like John like when John Candy was around, Steve Martin and him were like really close, and I feel like the thing too is like when I'm watching these movies from like the 90s and stuff, like that was 30 years ago, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just crazy to that's probably I mean part of the reason, you know. It's like damn.
Mm-hmm.
So that sucks. That's what really
That does
sucks.
suck. I agree. Well, as much as I hate to end it on a sad note, we're hitting that pretty close to hour and a half, so we might want to call this one.
Yeah.
But this was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. That went by really
It
quick,
did.
but
It did. I feel like it was good. Uh,
yeah.
we'll roll off. We'll pop this one up on Spotify. It'll be up there tonight, and iTunes or Apple Podcast or whatever it's called. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That was fun, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Look up Controller Dreams podcast
if you want to watch,
on
our
Spotify.
old episodes will be there. This one will be there. Anything you want, and always hit up our socials. They're on my screen. Stratosphere Gaming, Phenom R3. See more of our shenanigans.
Yeah.
We should come up with like an ending thing. Like, this is Stratosphere Gaming signing off.
Yeah. I always used to say stay classy San Diego, but I feel like that's trademarked.
Probably. We can't put that on a shirt or anything. So,
No, no.
all right,
So
Stratosphereans, let's head on down to Earth. End.
yeah, I like it. I like
This is
it.
good. All right, bye guys, for real. Let's wave.
All right, bye guys.